Hey everyone, welcome to another review. I'm Zoo, this is my dad.
How y'all doing?
Today we're watching From Paris with Love, released in 2010.
We're watching it or we're reviewing?
My bad, reviewing it. It's basically about the assistant of the secretary.
Yeah, ambassador.
My bad, the ambassador,
U.S. ambassador.
the U.S. ambassador, secretary wanting to get into special, ops work, being in the field and stuff. So he gets the chance. It might not turn out everything he wanted it to be.
But that it just more than that, it exposed his personal life for what he thought it was something, but it wasn't.
That's not much lesson, but it's found though.
I
But anyway,
just
what is your review of the movie?
I love it. That's why I wanted us to review it. Wanted you to watch it. What you think about the movie?
It's great. It's
It's
actually
definitely
good.
an awesome movie.
Yeah, I'll say I've been playing off watching it because I know it's gonna be some trash. I was wrong. I like to get into the film. The film starts with it's called This Man Driving to the U.S. Embassy in France, playing with this song. Reese. His name is Reese. Playing this song I wanted to talk about since it was this great song that I can remember it, but it was like sad in French.
You can't understand the words, but I guess you
You
catch the feeling of it.
You can catch some words.
It's like a love song.
He pulls in. We see him play chess with the ambassador. There's this funny scene of him talking with him, saying, what's it called? What about that? He beats the ambassador at chess. And he's like, what? And then the ambassador's like sitting next to the
Prime Minister
of
France.
And he's like, which secretary is he sleeping with? He's like, sorry, go.
He said,
I love the French. Then we see him go down. He changed some plates. He watched these guys
because he got a call from the people like, Reese, we need you to go down in the garage, change the plates, whatever. That's why he had to slide out there on the ambassador. My bad. Go ahead.
What's it called? He go home. We meet his fiance. What's her name? Caroline. They've been together for 2 years and stuff. They love each other and such. But Reese is talking about how he wants to be more in the field.
No, he keeps telling her like he saved the day and all this stuff. That's why when he came home, she's like, "How many bad guys did you kill?" And he's like, he extra. She he just aid. But go ahead, we'll get into the rest of it.
He also had this weird conversation with the ambassador. He's like, "Sir, I want to do more and stuff." He's like, "Time will show," or something like that.
That wasn't the ambassador. You talking about the people he was on the phone? Yeah, that's I'm assuming CIA. I'm sure it's CIA.
But anyway, we move on. The ambassador is having this meeting with the French ambassador, and Reese, he plants what's it called, a tag in there. It just killed me. We're supposed to be friends. Apparently, they're saying like, "Oh yeah, we're good friends and all that. Show me your cards and stuff."
Tag. Put
listening
put
device
a wire in it.
And then he kept dropping it and stuff. So he had to what's it called? Stick it in. Wasn't that an ambassador who called him the second time?
No, ambassador never called him.
Never. It's just the CIA.
It's always the CIA. You never see who the person is.
He's like, "Impressive, Reese. You doing? You putting that bug in there.
Yeah.
Maybe you are ready for the big league."
Yeah, he was happy.
He had this dinner with his girlfriend. She proposes and gives him her father's ring.
Yeah, because she told him if she waited on him, they'd never be married. Before.
At the same time, Reese get a call from the CIA again telling him, "Hey, we need you to do this job for us since you want to be in the big leagues right now. Yes, now go help your what's it called, partner from airport security."
Yes.
And so we meet Wax, his partner, and he basically trying to get past with his energy drinks and stuff.
Yeah, he's trying to get through customs, and they're not trying to let him through with the energy drink. So he's basically cussing out the inspector in the thing, called him a motherfucker and all that. I love that part. That's one of my favorite scenes. But go ahead.
So Reese comes in and puts diplomatic mail, like a sticker on it.
He did that because he was like, "Man, we can get you these energy drinks," and then he's like, "Nah, it's something special about these drinks. Man, I thought you were supposed to be a big time chess player. Show me something." And he's like, "I can show you something better." And that's when he put the diplomatic mail on it, so they couldn't even
touch
stop
it.
nothing. But go ahead,
So
my
they
bad.
leave, and we see why Wax loved when they bring the drinks,
Mm-hmm.
because and a few of them were actually pieces to his wife.
Mrs. Jones.
His favorite gun.
Yeah.
Basically, he talks about how I'm not going anywhere without her. She's
Mm-hmm.
my everything and all that.
Yeah.
They go to this. He
Because he
said,
wanted Chinese food.
he's like, we can get you Chinese from everywhere. He's like, yeah, no, I want this spot. And they go in, and he's like, he basically breaks down to where's the cook, what cook.
Yeah.
So he grabs what's his name, the guy who meets you at the front of the restaurant.
Wait.
The waiter, yeah. Then the kitchen staff and like all the staff comes out with guns and stuff.
Yeah.
He shoots all of them. He's like, "Where's the kilos? Where are they?" He's like, "What kilos?" He burns them since he was shooting so much with the muzzle.
Yeah, because Reese in there, he telling Reese, man, this terrible Chinese food. He's like, it ain't even Chinese food. It's made in America by some guy from America. That's why. But go ahead.
And it's this
If they
cool
see
scene.
the movie, it's a good little back and forth right there. Go ahead.
And he's like, "There's no coke, no." Wait, did he say no coke or no
He
kilos?
said no coke.
Yeah. And then he kept looking up though, so he shoots in the
when
roof.
He burned his face, he looked up, let him know I can't say it, but it's up there. Yeah.
He kept shooting the roof, and you just see all this coke just keep pouring, and like more and more as it pours, like just more comes out.
And they have at least a ton up there. How it's coming out.
He's like, grab the empty base, fill it up with that. Then where did they go after that?
No, they went and jumped in the truck because they let the dude go the way to go, and he went around the corner because he wanted to follow the waiter to wherever he was gonna go. Because he said, remember, he tasted the cocaine. He said, you know how good this stuff. It tastes better the closer we get to the chef. So he was trying to find the chef.
And he's like, judging by this, we're 2 stops away from the chef.
Yeah.
So they track him, and then he gets out at the building he went into, right? The waiter. And he's like, wait, no, you can't park here. I mean, Wax, you can't park here.
That's
he's
like,
why?
Witchcom Dragons.
He's like, why? I just took down a bunch of scary guys. Those are just kitchen people. Kitchen people.
Yeah, they don't be cutting no iron like that. So how they was coming out with all them type of fully automatic weapons.
They go in the back to grab the guns. He's like, here, you put a hole in someone with that. What type of gun was that?
Give him that 357.
Type of revolver, right? Then Reese comes over and he's like, I'm cool with my Chinese bro. He's like, yeah. You know, they all have bats and stuff. And then while getting touched, Reese takes all of them down.
Not Reese? I'm about to say this on Reese.
Wax.
Wax. I'm about to say, yeah.
Wax.
Basically, the dudes came over there. He was like, man, whatever they selling, we got to just buy it. He said, man, you tripping off them street punks. I just did that with High Class Kitchen. He's like, those are just kitchen workers. But like you said, I ain't mean to go back over, but you mixed the names of Wax and Reese. Reese was scared, Wax wasn't. But go ahead.
Wax whipped all of them out getting touched once.
I tell you, we need to make a death battle. Wax or beat John Wick. But go ahead.
It'll be a tight one.
It's gonna be a tight fight. But go ahead.
Then there's this awesome scene where Wax went into the building first and Reese falls. Also, the community thing is Reese had to keep holding the base of cocaine since Wax said hold that.
So carry everywhere we go.
And so as Reese goes up the stairs, you just see while he's falling. Did you hear the shots too, or just
you can hear the sounds like?
But you just hear while he's falling.
Yeah, fall up on the top floor.
Like 8 falls before Reese gets up there.
It's at the top floor.
Yeah. Then he meets with Wax. They go into the building and it's like these children putting on a play for their parents, I guess, or family.
It's the boss of the drug world up there. He has a little small setting for, I guess, him and his family members or whatever, and the kids, like you said, are doing a little recital.
They slide up on him and kills me. Wax is like, translate everything I say. Basically, here's some pen and paper. Right now,
where your drug house is.
Who ships it and all that.
Yeah.
And I won't kill you.
And the dude's like, nah, I ain't doing none of that.
And then he's like,
think of the truth.
I like how he angry.
Like, you're right. My baby said, I ain't gonna.
He killed me as soon as they leave, like a second after they leave. Just a bunch of armed men. He's like after them that way. So there's this cool scene where they're having Wax and the men are having a shootout in the place. And since he has a silencer on his baby,
no, that doesn't matter. He's in the rooms where they got all the mannequins and stuff, I guess. And so it's a bunch of mannequins standing there. He ain't using no silencer.
He was.
He using multiple guns.
I'm not saying his main gun.
Mr. Jones is his main gun, and that doesn't have a silencer on. Remember, that's the last gun he used. But
no, I just saying, I just hear that like it has
the silencer, because the other people he was killing them and taking them guns from. Remember, he kept replacing the guns.
But it basically comes to this end scene where Reese have to pass.
There's one guy left, and Wax ran out of bullets.
So he's like, "Pass me your gun." Reese slides in, Wax just jump and shoot. Then they go into the Eiffel Tower. Oh, before that,
yeah,
Reese calls his the CIA is like, let me leave and stuff. He's like, they're like, no, you wanted this. So just listen to Wax.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna go past that. I thought you was gonna get to one of the important parts. When they
go to the Eiffel Tower, do some coke. Go to
no. That happened first. We'll go. I'm gonna let you tell. It's your story.
Went to the Eiffel Tower, did some coke. And he's like, and Wax was telling him the story about I'm doing this for the secretary. I mean, not secretary. The ambassador's.
I thought he said the secretary
of defense,
the chancellor's secretary of defense niece. Mm-hmm. She OD'd on the drugs and all that.
But then later, Wax said, "But there was no niece." And then Reese, we're seeing through Reese's vision, and Wax just like talking.
Yeah, because he high off that cocaine, and he basically he said, "Man, you listen about it's about terrorists, man." But it's blurry. The slant, he like because he's so high, like he can't even hear him clearly.
They go to this gangster, my bad, pimp.
Yeah, I mean all the above, I guess.
Asked for one of his girls, go up the elevator.
He said because he told him that tell her we need to have a girl. We need 2 girls in that building right there. But when he went up, he only told him my friend needs a girl. Yeah, something.
Also, is that why he got him on high? So he kept doing that,
so he could look all fidgety. Because I think he was already saying that he was super paranoid, so he would have messed up the move if he wasn't, extra anxious looking. Like he looked like he was geeking and all that, so he looked like a cop.
They go up and on the elevator ride, he runs into his fiance.
Yeah, he on the elevator. Him and Wax with the prostitute.
They go up into the room. They go into some dude's room. They steal. Reese also steals his charger and beats him. And Wax like, finally, yeah.
Yeah, because the girl room was right here. Wax spent around, kicked that door in, and went in there.
Okay, and Wax is like, me and her gonna go in the bathroom. You keep watching that building over there.
Yeah, he said when you see 2.
Because that's where the coke we made.
Yeah, he said when you see 2 guys coming in with like a cart, he said, let me know them other guys.
He tries to call his fiance and explain. Phone's dead. 2 guys come in after Wax's.
No, I thought he talked to her.
No, he was talking to her somewhat.
And then the dudes came in and started beating him up.
No, I thought the phone died. Oh, no, it died when he first called her in the elevator.
Yeah.
He went to the room, charged it, and then the dude, and while he's talking to her, like you said, the dudes came in
and beat him up.
And Wax, like, killed him.
Yeah.
And he didn't, so he just
before they came in and beat him up, Wax came out because they was banging on the door. And he was like, oh, it's probably the pimp dude, man, kill him. Mm-hmm. And he was like, man, I'm not going to kill him, man. So
it's this funny scene of...
so they opened the door, they crushed him.
And Wax is like...
looking out the window, shaking his head.
Like, I told you. And he sees the 2 guys leave, he's like, all right, let's go.
Yeah. The 2 guys they was waiting on.
They follow the guys until the point where they get in the van, and he opens up his watch and tells them coordinates, follow that van.
Yeah,
and then they start
coordinates to the satellite.
Then he started buying clothes.
He didn't buy no clothes.
Buy a hat and
he was like, come on, they're getting away, Wax. And Wax was like, nah, we ain't got to chase him down. Let's pass it off to the eye in the sky. And that's why he was faking like he was looking at the hats.
I mean, he did buy one.
The coordinates. He stole one. I don't think he bought it. We just seen the next scene. He got it on his head. But go ahead.
They get into this rundown apartment looking building. My bad, it is a rundown apartment.
They go to the projects.
That's this funny scene where Reese looked at a kid and he's like, give me the money and like, give me French. Like, give me all your valuables, I guess.
No, because when they went to told him he wanted to buy some drugs. So when they went in the building, the dude said, stand right here and don't look at that one. And when he turned around, he looked and Shorty pulled out the gun and robbed him.
He's like, why did you look? He's like, I'm sorry.
He said, I had to look. Yeah. And Shorty robbed him. He's like, don't trip off it. All they want is our jewelry and stuff. I blame.
No. He's like, trust me, this happened to me before. When you have a 10-year-old pointing a gun at you, do what they say.
Yeah, because he got on his knees. He told him to get on his knees.
And then their boss, can I say boss? Yeah, the boss comes out and he's like, you want some coke? Then he gives them the key.
No, he only gave him 5 grams.
5 grams.
And that's why Reese told him. He was like, man, I can't do nothing with this. And he was like, man, 5 grams is like the least you can walk around without getting serious time. If you got a kilo, it's 15 years. Then he was like, he's like, really? Well, what about 5 kilos? And then he was like, huh? He said 5 kilos, like telling him to drop the vase.
He drops
and
it.
So when he dropped the vase, all of them young scattered.
He beat Reese beats the dude up.
Yeah, because the dude took his wedding engagement ring.
He takes the ring back. And every time Reese gets violent, he's like,
Wax like it.
Yeah, finally.
That's right. Oh man, get him. But go ahead.
Do they follow him to the room? And it's an old man there. He's like, whoever you're looking for is gone.
No. When they go upstairs, he tell them, take us 1 floor above the right over top of the apartment where the guys at. And that's why he kicked the dude door, and he's like, man, I'm not here to hurt you. And the old dude's like, man, I ain't tripping. Kids these days are so disrespectful. And look, it's perfect for these days. Like the kids' days, trifling. But go ahead, my bad. I'm sorry.
But the old man doesn't even care. He's like, what's it called? Would y'all like some tea? He's like, yeah. He's like, he has this like giant telescope. He's looking down. He sees that they're doing the what's it called? Yeah. Coke. He's like,
bless you.
Thank you. He's like, I'm gonna go the scenic route. Okay, I'm gonna jump through the window. You go 1 floor below that. All right?
Yeah, that way.
Mm-hmm. And meet me. And he's like, that's some good tea. You have a bun? He's like, nah, I just make it personally. He's like, thank you for hospitality. He goes in, he kills a bunch of them. They like this slide to go down. He follows them. The 3 of them escape the room. Reese only catches 1. The rest of 2 leave. So they have a bunch of bomb vessels in there, right?
Yeah, Reese killed 1. The other 2 ran out of the building. And they had a bunch of, like I said, go ahead. My bad. Repeat what you said.
And their Wax is like, all right, so how fast you think they're going down the stairs?
He's how many flights of stairs? He says 100 steps. Wax, he's saying it to him, but he's actually talking to us. So he says about 100 steps because Reese is just looking like he lost. It's like 100 steps. He said then take about 4 seconds to get across the lobby, and then another 4 seconds to the car. And the whole time while he was talking, he was taking the bomb to the window
and
dropped it right on top of the car. As soon as they got in the car, shut the door, blew up everybody.
So they escaped. The police are going up to like the door that had the bomb on it. Reese is like, we can save them. He's like, no, we can't. Wax is like, no, we can't.
He's like, Mom, man, I need to take them plates. He ain't say we can save them. Oh no, you right, my bad.
He couldn't. They blow up and get killed. They escape. They get in a police car. He's like, wait, we need to go back to our car. I need to get my notes and stuff. He's like, so you
my tags is on the car too. It goes to my personal stuff.
He's like, oh, so you can go change the tag if you file stuff. He's being quick. He's like, no, I'm gonna show you quick.
No, he said, can it be quicker than this?
Oh yeah,
it was the same thing you said, but my bad.
He hits the cars and he hit their car. They ride and there's a bomb under it. Boom. He's saying there is waiting for.
No, he knew that the people was gonna put a bomb on the car regardless.
That's why he kept telling you we can't go back. Mm-hmm. They go to this Oh yeah, while there's in the apartment, Wack grab a bunch of key information and stuff. They go to this bridge. They meet these trench coats. Mm-hmm. He gives them the information. They give him what's it called? His vice.
A Royale with cheese, which is a quarter pounder in France, Paris.
He said this is gonna get me killed.
Yeah.
Probably from all that
grease.
They're bonding more and more. He's like,
that is a fake hamburger. But go with my bad.
He's like, do you want to come to my house, have dinner with me and my fiance? He's like, yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm. He's like, yeah, I guess.
That's his response to everything. Mm-hmm. Like to the T, he's like, yeah, I guess. Man. And they go to the Reese and his fiance's house. She has a friend over there having dinner and stuff. Some time passed. Rax.
I like how soon as they come in, her friend went right at him. Like, how you got him in an elevator with a prostitute and all that stuff. Well, go ahead.
The friend gets a call and she said,
no, Wax gets a call first.
Yes.
And he went over in the corner and he was talking to him. But as you see, when he walked over the corner, the phone frequency messes with the radio a little bit. So he go in the corner, talk, comes back, sits at the table. Like you said, some time passed.
Her
friend gets the phone call. Go ahead.
And she says something about Rosa, and Rax like, you can see this sad effect.
Damn.
Kills her.
He said, that's the phone call we've been waiting for.
That's the code word they'll be using.
Boom, knocked her head.
And Reese is like, wait, no, it can't be my fiance too. He's like, give me your ring.
No.
I'll give you the gun. Give me your ring.
Mm-hmm.
This ring will mess with
He said, how you think they've been following us all the time? Why you think they had the pictures of you in the
Oh
apartment?
yeah, no. My bad. First he finds a listening device or a camera.
No. Before all that, he said, how you think they've been following? Oh, it's her, man. It's in the ring. And he was like, let me show you. And then he went, knocked some books off the shelf, and like you said, he went in the light and pulled out a bug. He said, how much you want to bet us 20 more on me?
He said, give me.
No, he said, give me your ring. I'm gonna give you my gun.
This ring will mess with the radio frequency. It did. So she runs for it after shooting Reese in the arm.
Yeah, she shot Reese and emptied the clip. She tried to crush Wax.
But as you point out to me, she had a clear shot to.
Yeah, she could have killed Reese. And you could tell that it hurt her. I mean, she was gonna wind up hurting him sooner, but I think we'll get to that part later. But she wouldn't have had to, worry about him being hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because it would have been she wouldn't have been there when he got him. You feel me? But you could tell she was hurt. That's why she was like, no, started crying and all that shit.
She makes a run for Wax falls, but she escapes in the car.
Yeah, right? She jumped out the window and got out of
there. The CIA comes to the apartment, finds like 20 more bugs.
At least 20.
Video,
wiring,
cameras,
audio, all that shit.
And he's like, I was stupid. I never asked anything about her over the years we were together or anything.
Yeah.
Wax is like, they're probably gonna hit the delegation. There's a delegation because there's a problem with Africa. In the U.S., they're having a discussion about.
Yeah.
And they have some important people from the U.S. government coming.
Yeah, all the government. The UN, United Nations, probably was gonna get together for it.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying they're just plans. And Wax is like, what's it called? They're gonna attack it.
Yeah, we're gonna get out there and
she calls him. They try to trace the car, but they couldn't. But they pick up the audio in the background to like a certain area.
Yeah, they can hear like a train, like the person announcing something about a train or a bus in the background.
Or Reese is like, this doesn't make sense. Like something about this doesn't make sense. So
yeah, like if you're going at the delegate, why me? Why would they come at me? He said something in here in the apartment. That's why he stayed at the apartment to try to find out the extra stuff that they was
Wax and
information they was missing.
CIA and get chased to the green card she got with one of her, I guess, cohorts.
Yeah, because they going out there to the delegation with the dude. Remember she called on the phone and said, I met a dude 6 years ago and he changed the way I thought and I believe in his movement, what he's about. But go ahead.
But Reese finds a little design of like a turret clothes. I don't know what you call it.
No, because see, that's why I said we skipped it. Remember when it first came on, she took the curtain, the bedroom curtain, and made it into a dress. So when he went in there, remember they was on the elevator, they seen her with the orange fabric. And then he seen the orange fabric up in the thing. So he went through some of her designs and remember he seen the hood that the delegates wear at the thing. So he knew then.
So he's like, she's not in the car, and then
he called Wax back.
Wax get a look. He's like, that's her doll, but he still had to stop that dude for him.
Yeah, because the delegate, whoever the U.S. lady, I think she's the president. It seems like she's the president, but yeah.
I think when she got on, I think they said Madam President or something like that.
I don't think they said nothing. All they kept saying was, "Ma'am, Miss, she's on her way.
She's important."
Yeah, whatever.
We think she's the president.
But go ahead.
He's close. Like he's turning on the bomb in the back end, but Wax that good shot.
Yeah, he had to get that last final shot. I mean, it wasn't like a gunshot. He shot a fucking rocket in there.
But still.
But go ahead. Yeah, you're right.
Reese making it to the delegation, and the ambassador, his boss is like, "What have you been doing?" Reese is like,
"No, but see, before that, Reese was trying to go in that delegation. Remember, he kept trying to scan his ID, and it declined. It said the ambassador assistant is already in there. He said it's impossible. I'm the ambassador assistant. And then they was like, oh, because he started getting agitated. They like, go with us. And then would he walk?
Through the metal tank, they had the gun.
Yeah, before he even walked through the metal tank, remember they had him and he seen the ambassador. He's like, ambassador, whatever. And he was like, Reese, what are you doing? I've been looking for you or something.
He's like, to the security, that's my assistant.
Yeah, let him go. And then he walked through the metal detector and it went off with the gun up. And that's when they grabbed him again. And he was telling them, like, my girlfriend, she stole my ID. She's Obama or whatever. He's like, I think she's in. He said, are you sure she's in? He's like, I'm not sure. But
he lets Reese.
The ambassador trusts him. Reese never been sneaky to me, so.
F security guard follows him, I guess, for backup.
They said we gotta take his gun. He's like, all right, cool. Took his gun and they let him go. But they had the security Secret Service dude follow him around the jump. But go ahead.
He gets into a room, but the thing is, like a bunch of delegations are in there.
Yeah.
A bunch of delegations are in there. What's it called? And they all have.
I was talking that beat. But go ahead.
They all had like the outfit she was wearing. And he's like, I have to see your face. So he points a gun out and he's like, he sees one of them like, I guess the one that didn't run out the room.
That ain't what happened. What happened was he kept being suspicious and the dude was walking around because he was looking at people, the delegates and stuff. So he seen the dude was about to get all over him and this was going to be his last shot. So he took the gun from the other Secret Service guy. What, he shot up in the air?
No, he pointed it up in the air.
I was like, Caroline, don't move, because he seen her the orange shoes that she had on in the beginning when she first made the dress with the curtain. My bad, go ahead.
She takes off the hood, and then she doesn't.
No, she ain't take off. See, that's why I was saying. This is how I know she loved Alabama, because remember that all the police was pointing at him. They wouldn't even think about Caroline. She just put her hands up and turned around, and when she seen that all the guns was aimed on him, she took off the hood and opened her jacket and showed she had the vest on. When they seen that, they swung the guns on her. But go ahead, my bad.
And she was about to press it, so Reese shot. And I don't think she was about to press it, but I think.
But no, at first he was like, Caroline, don't do that.
I can help you.
Yeah, I can help you.
But
because at first she was about to hit it, then she moved her hand down. He's like, I love you, even if you don't love me. I mean, I love you, this and that. But she started crying. We knew she loved him, and that's why she knew they couldn't be together no more. So she started raising her hand. I think
because she knows they just
so they got a fire. Yeah, they was gonna torture her ass if she would have turned herself in. It wasn't been shit he could do. He's a secretary. And Wax and them wasn't gonna pull that. I mean, Wax would have probably tried to pull, but Wax, you just a weapon. So we ain't really taking your advice when it comes to how we should interrogate and all that, do our day-to-day business. But go ahead, my bad.
And Wax catch her so the bomb didn't go off.
Yeah, because her bodysuit would have fucked that whole joint up.
Bam! The lady is like, what's happening? Whoever did this, fire them and all that.
And then her
assistant's tired.
That's her social security. I mean, what is Secret Service agent?
He's sick of her. He's like,
hey, Wax, can you talk to her?
Yeah.
Wax said, yeah, it was a emergency. Security emergency is over. Now you can go home. She was mad.
At the end, Wax is about to leave, and Reese, he's like, you should come. I think you should come with me.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're about to be in the field.
He said, nah, I need to go back to my apartment and get my stuff. He said, they cleared it out, but I got what you was looking for.
You think he was going to go with him?
No, I'm talking about he gave him the thing, like, I got what you look for. It was a picture of him and Caroline from, like, when you sit in one of them booths at the carnival.
So he's like, you know what? Before I leave, let's play a game of chess.
Yeah, but I think they wind up being partners, because you see, when he put his gun on the table, he said, oh, yeah, I put mine on the table. And they was good together.
But I thought he was just going to leave after he got that one important thing. So.
What?
That pictures.
Yeah, but remember he gave him something important, and he gave him something. He gave him a Royale with cheese. He said, yeah, I know you need that. And he's like, yeah, but I play chess too. He said, I thought you ain't play board games. He said, man, what I know about chess, I forgot about chess, you don't even know yet. And he's like, oh yeah, we gonna see. But yeah, I love that movie though.
It's a great movie. Mm-hmm. But follow the shirt. Go support our business partner, Legit Swindle. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Oh
Hit
yeah.
the notification bell. And now the Right Review is on basically every
platform.
Instagram, Twitch,
Twitter, Facebook,
everything.
Yeah,
TikTok. So go follow us, support us.
Right Review is Right Review on Facebook, but I think the rest of the platform is Right Review 11. Yeah.
Go support it. Keep up with us. I'll see you next video.
All right. Have a nice